Hello everyone, welcome back to 20 Minutes Till Dawn. I had an idea for a challenge and I'm going to see if I can execute the idea. So I call it Oops All Left. So we take Shana, the leftmost hero, the revolver, the leftmost weapon, all of the leftmost runes, and we play on the leftmost difficulty. Now all of that seems fairly tame, but then when you realise that the D key on my keyboard doesn't walk me to the right, it also walks me to the left. You realise that the Oops All Left challenge might not be as easy as it initially seemed, so we're going to get this going. I hope I can get that XP, it's just in range. Any XP that ever goes over to the right is XP that we cannot have. So, we could start with an early magnetism, that would get us going, but I'm going to take reload rate. Just because not being able to reload and having enemies around us is going to be, I think, a bigger part of our problems. So in these early stages, I just want to try and keep one long line going up and down of movement and attacking. And then with that, hopefully, we can translate that into enemies dying on this vertical line where we can actually reach the XP that they create. Because if it's too far to the right, we will simply never be able to collect it. The reload rate working out nicely already. We can single fire the enemies, but by no means do we have to worry about it that particularly right now. Double shot, pyromage, fresh clip, rapid fire. I'm going to take pyromage just to work towards soothing warmth. Being able to set our foes alight when things are in a dense crowd, and then being able to get HP back from that, I think is going to be important. The little exploding ones can still explode and help us. We could take an 18 minute and 36 second dragon egg, I think. So at level 5, we just healed 1 HP, thanks to one of the rune sets. Also, our third shot, as we fire, every third shot is higher damage and infinite piercing. That's the big shot you occasionally see tear through the crowd. Not too much XP being left there on the right hand side at the moment. Intense burn. Double shot. Weapon mastery. Let's take weapon mastery. It's going to kill some enemies on the right outside of our range, but anything to keep the crowd a bit thinner at this time. Particularly if I can get the heavy weaponry and some summon attack rate up. Will do me a world of good, I think. To have that orbital keeping me safe in the crowds. What else do we have? Intense burn. Still don't quite need it, I think. We could get our dragon doing bigger attacks or more frequent attacks. That's going to start applying immediately, even though they're still in their egg. All those benefits and the stats are still going to start compounding now. So somewhere out there now, there should be a mini-boss arriving. Is that the 17.5 or the 17-minute mark? I guess it's the 17-minute mark, because we've not seen it yet. Sharpen for summon damage plus 40% is good, but I'm going to take the ghost friend and try and get to energetic friends there. We're going to build ourselves a tiny little army to help keep us safe when we can't move to the right. Close one. Right, there's the 17-minute mark. There's the mini-boss. Oh god, yep. So, one of the important things is that mini-boss, when it dies, is going to produce a chest. And I want the chest, but if the boss is too far to the right of me, I I won't be able to collect it. Oh god. Oh god. This is terrible. Leave me alone. Let's see. Give me heavy weaponry. Get that helping out. So, there's the chest. Hopefully, it's close enough to us. It is. Triple the effect of our next upgrade. Well, that's going to be an important one. Also, at level 10, we will heal slightly. Okay, triple the effect of our next upgrade. Vision range plus 75%. All enemies within our vision range take 75 damage every 2 seconds. And then, if we can get to Saccade, vision range increases, and then the damage of glare occurs twice as often, which is every second. I'm interested enough in trying to make that work. So our vision range increases 75%, and we do 75 damage to enemies every 2 seconds. I think. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. I'm not sure it's working out as intended, to be honest, but hopefully it helps keep us alive. It's not quite the immediacy that you can see when you get 3 dragons or something, but it is what it is. So far, things still relatively quiet. Now, at the 15-minute mark, there's going to be a shake-up when the next elite or the next mini-boss comes along. Let's take Sharpen over Intense Glare first, I think. Yeah, at the 15-minute mark, another boss is going to come in, and there's our dragon, they are going to have a red perimeter fence around them, which is going to make running away very difficult. So, there's a lot of XP to our left if we want to try and generate a level up in a hurry, but we're alright for the minute. I should stop trying to attack stuff over on the right, because all that XP is XP we're never going to see. Unless immediately we increase our vision range or our pickup range, but not too likely to occur, I think. There is this guy. My goal is to try and get that guy moving as much left to right as possible, rather than up to down. That was terrible. Also, I want to attack it more on my left than my right, if I'm ever going to have a chance to get that medallion. Now we need to just survive long enough to heal and get out of this fence, which is no given thing. What book do we want? Probably Tome of Summoning, if we had a choice. Right, things in here reasonably calm. Our vision doing good work. Firestarter, Vitality. Give me Vitality right now, I think. Just to keep me alive. Right, once this fence drops, we'll get the XP that is in reach above and below. Then we'll move slightly to our left. And go along this long string of XP here until we get to that medallion. Hopefully I didn't go so far to the left that we've now passed our opportunity to pick it up. The damage of glare is doubled. The damage from glare also applies your on-hit effects. Give me vision range plus 25%. Damage is doubled. Our vision range now quite large. There's the tome. Tome of Elements. Tome of Elasticity. Tome of Rage. Not my favourite choices. I don't really want to lose 1 HP out of the whole thing. Fire rate increase, spread increase, bullet damage halved. I don't want it. Bullet bounce could be fine. Increased burn damage. I think I'm just going to have to skip. which is boring. But at least we were given the option, right? Did we get all of the XP in the downwards area here? At least enough to get me to that tree. We'll take another short step to the left. Gonna have to go around this tree now. More vision range. More vision range twice as often. More vision range applies on hit effects. Give me twice as often, because that should be every second then. That's pretty satisfying. Obviously, everything to the left of us... sorry, everything to the right of us is not going to be XP we can collect, but... watching stuff die so efficiently is quite satisfying as it just moves towards us. With that and the summons doing their work as well, it's going to become a great big game of avoid the red dots that the eyeballs shoot, I think. Alright, we've maxed out a lot of the XP that there is to gain. We'll never get all that stuff to the right. I'm going to focus all of my own firepower on the red-eyed guys, hoping that they don't get a chance to kill me. Especially ones that are directly above or below me, because then the shots that they make leave me with even more limited options as to fleeing. And if I keep my cursor trained over them, the dragon will keep shooting them as well. Freezing is not bad. Did we take vision can apply effects yet? Because if we did, it would be nice to freeze. We must have, because we're seeing stuff freeze around us. It would be nice to see the red shooters get frozen. Right, this is quite satisfying, isn't it? All that XP on the right, we're never going to see, but, you know, it is what it is. Summon attack speed plus 50%. When an enemy is inflicted with freeze, they lose 15% of their max HP. I think I'm going to go with the summon attack speed for now. It's going to get this scythe whipping around me for anything that might make it through our vision range. As long as the red-eyed ones aren't trying to shoot me, I'm pretty happy. I wouldn't mind picking up Splinter at some point. Make all of these guys shoot their allies as they die as well. Oh, we haven't even taken magnetism yet, and there's a whole bunch of stuff over here on the right, so we can also get more vision range out of that. That gets us some of that XP on the right that we were missing. Which is no bad thing. Another dagger. Bullet damage. Look for more vision stuff. Give me burn damage, because our vision can also set stuff on fire. Alright, this is going well for now. I think the next big challenge will probably be the 5-minute mark, when the next penned-in mini-boss comes along. I don't know how we're quite going to deal with that, but we'll focus on it when it comes. When we shoot our last ammo, I'm not that interested in shooting ammo that much. More vision range, more pickup range. Yes, give me more of this ammo on the right. XP on the right. We're building a even thicker channel of just XP we've already collected. Right, coming up on that 10-minute mark, we expect to see the changing of the enemies then. from brains to leeches. Question is, how strong are the leeches going to be compared to my current attack rate? Speed, anger, another dagger, double shot, electromage, dragon bond. None of this really enthuses me. I wonder if electromage can cause lightning to shoot with our vision cone. I don't think so. I know it's an on-hit effect, but I'm not seeing lots of bolts of lightning. The ones that get close enough to us are getting frozen with decent regularity. Not you. Obviously, eventually we'll need to go left and pick up all that XP because we can't keep increasing our vision range and our pickup range forever for that right-hand side loss. But the leeches aren't putting up too much of a fight, which is lovely. But really, between the ghosts, the blades, the vision, we're all right. Oh god, okay. Here's my problem. Time to start shooting stuff again, I guess. Right, dodging the eyeball crowd when I can only move left is going to be a nightmare. Let's see. Summon 2 additional shots from our ghost. More pickup range. Divine Wrath kill clip. I guess I'll take more ghost shots now. There's a mini-boss on the right. We're going to go get all this XP first before we have to flee to the left, running away from bullets too much. I will take Soothing Warmth to try and keep me alive as things get more manic. Alright, at this stage, I think there's going to have to be a certain level of just fleeing to the left as it's appropriate, rather than trying to stay on one line. Which is fine, as long as we're not moving to the right. I would like that mini-boss to be dead. I would also like to do it in a way that I get the chest out of it, though. That's important. So let's give a few moments of consideration to trying to get it to follow us from directly above us. The glare doing amazing crowd control work for us as we focus on avoiding red dots trying to shoot above us. Movement speed, might be time to think about some of that. Yeah, alright. Oh, we're not going to get that chest, are we? It's too far away. Alright, chest is abandoned. Never mind. Well, there's a chance we'll get some more levels, but I'm not going to hold out too much hope. Until the 5-minute mark now, my priority is mostly dodging until we get to that mini-boss. And when that mini-boss comes, oh boy, then we're just going to have a whale of a time. Those shots are directly underneath me and I hate it. I'm going to have to go around this tree, I think. Crowd not getting too big though. We kind of have so much of our own personal perimeter defense. I've got no complaints right now. Nearly at level 25. There it is. In sync, summon damage increase, summon attack speed increase, and your ghost shoots where you aim. I think that's going to be a big deal for me in trying to take out big individual targets and the like. I would still like Splinter, but we haven't had any kind of bullet upgrades, so I'm not sure where that's going to be in the upgrade trees. And attacking into the densest part of the crowd ensures that our ghost and our dragon are hitting loads of stuff. The freeze doing great work for us as well. Little tiny step left to avoid the tree, and we're coming up on the 5-minute mark, so it's just going to be fire as much ammo into the mini boss as possible. I think double shot for twice the shots going into a really big enemy for a small bullet downgrade is going to be okay. Bullet damage downgrade. But yeah, we're just going to try and move up and down in a great big S while putting as many shots and as much other damage into it as possible, and then hoping that our blades and stuff do a lot of the crowd control. So, there it is. Now, avoiding the lasers is going to be fun when we can only flee to the left. And the red shots are just a nightmare. Like, the red shots are a bigger threat than the bosses, I think. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I hate it. Rapid fire, ice shard, electrobug, anger point. We could take more HP, but it doesn't help me right now. Give me another dagger flying around. Alright, we've lost 2 health. I'm probably... oh god, 3 health. Probably not going to get the upgrade out of this boss. 9 seconds the fence will go down. That gives us a chance to flee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So close, right. There's another mini-boss, but we're no longer trapped, which is massive. Now, if they're going to be approaching us from the right, there goes the big laser dude. If they're approaching us from the right, we can never get their boons anyway, so I'm not going to prioritize them. If I can get to level 30, we will get another HP up, which would be important to me. This guy wants to come just ever so slightly to the left. I will gladly attempt to shoot it directly below where I'm stood. As long as we don't get too many more of the red-eyed guys for a while, I'll be okay in this circle. What more do I want? More pickup range doesn't help me. Reload rate isn't great. Shooting a shot behind me isn't bad. Right, this one is directly below me now, which is our best shot at getting an actual upgrade out of it. Are we going to be able to reach it? I can't. I can't reach it. It's right there. I could let an enemy attack me, but I don't think it's worth it for the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Get another level. I think Giant is probably going to be okay here. I'm going to get 2 extra HP. We can heal by setting stuff on fire. We're a little bit slower, but I'm not super worried about running away from this crowd at the moment. Really, it's about fancy footwork rather than fast footwork, I think. I'm bigger now. Can I get the chest? I can't. I must be pixels away from that chest. You can still see the pentagram over on that top right corner of the other boss we killed. 2 minutes to go. How many big red-eye shooty boys are going to come through? Here come Team Leech. We expected their appearance eventually. They're a lot tankier. Well, there goes the frame rate as we try and pick up all this XP. Fanfire doesn't help me. Kill clip. None of this is really helping me. Give me frostbite. Lots of stuff is going to get caught in the cold around us. Oh, the frame rate. The frame rate hates it. Regen 1 HP every 90 seconds. There's only 95 seconds left to go. There's Power Shot that unlocks Splinter, so we'll grab that now. We'll move to the left and start moving through all of this XP. When you inflict freeze, also inflict burn. Shatter. Enemies affected by freeze explode when killed, dealing 10% of their HP as damage. Oh, there goes a load of enemies. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, they are falling like flies now. We just have to not get hit by a cascade of these red ball shots in the last minute and a bit. No, give me energized, sure. Move out of the way of that shot coming directly for me. 1 minute left to go. I think we're going to be successful. I had no idea if it could be done, but here we are. Doing an oops all right is going to be much harder just because of the difficulty, if nothing else. You would have a grenade launcher, which is a high damage weapon. And now, since the recent patch, it would be the new character that freezes stuff. So I don't know how that would compare to the one who has Bullet Tornado. Let's see. Give me an Electro Bug for 26 seconds. That'll be fine. Even if it went really wrong now, it would take a while for us to take 8 hits, I think. Or 7 hits, I suppose. 8 if we include the shield. This is probably what my brain was thinking of when we have 7 HP. Alright, so there we have it. The Oops All Left Challenge. A grand old time, if I do say so myself. Give it a go for yourselves. Let me know how you get on. Otherwise, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying these strange, peculiar challenges, do let me know and I'll see what else we can come up with. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.